AITAH for telling my stepdad if he doesn't understand that I do not see him as my dad after 20 years, then I don't know what it will take to make him accept it, but I'm done dealing with his delusions. I, 27F, met my stepdad 20 years ago for the first time. My parents were no longer together and my dad was still alive at the time. My stepdad was very eager to take on the role of a dad in my life, but I only had that kind of love and relationship with my dad, who died when I was 10. My dad and stepdad didn't like each other and it was very clear when they were in the same room, which didn't happen often. My dad didn't like some other guy calling me his daughter. My stepdad was jealous of the fact my dad came first and that I chose my dad over him for everything dad related, or anything related really. Then when my dad died, my stepdad assured me that I would still have a dad because I had him and I lost my shit on him. I didn't want to hear that and I told him he would never be my dad. Then every year after my dad died, Father's Day became a very tense day in the house because my stepdad wanted to be celebrated as my dad and I didn't want to spend the day with him, period. I wanted to remember my dad and do something for my grandpas, not celebrate the guy who wouldn't accept he wasn't my dad. This would be something that would get brought up throughout the year too. It wasn't just about Father's Day but in general about him being my dad. We did this back and forth for years, even after I moved out. I just stopped calling him on the day and he still didn't accept it. He still had this delusion that he was my dad and I was going to see him that way. Over the years he got more vocal about his dislike of dad too, and why the hell was I putting dad on a pedestal and rejecting him when he's so much better? My fiancé and I have been engaged for a while and talked about our future a bit. My stepdad went to my fiancé and asked him to talk me into giving him the chance to walk me down the aisle. My fiancé told him it wasn't something he would get involved in and the choice will be mine and I might choose to walk alone, but whatever I decide he'll support me. My stepdad pushed back on that and my fiancé kicked him out. Then my stepdad came complaining to me that as my dad he should be doing the traditional father of the bride things for my wedding. That's when I told him if he doesn't understand that I don't see him as my dad after 20 years, then I don't know what it will take, but I was done dealing with him and his delusions. He stormed off and then I got shit from my mom who told me I shouldn't ever speak to your husband that way. I called her. She didn't answer. I texted my mom. Are you seeing this? Mom, your sister has a point, honey. Maybe this will motivate you to do better. I was about to delete my whole Facebook account when my husband got home from work. I showed him. He read every single comment. His face went red. He asked me if I wanted him to say something. I told him I just wanted it to go away. He said okay. Then he went to his office. 20 minutes later he posted a photo. It's a picture of my daughter's report card. All A's. Her art from the school show, first place. And a photo of me graduating from community college last year while holding her hand. The caption said, "My wife had a baby at 16. She raised that baby while finishing high school. She worked 2 jobs and put herself through college. She bought her first car at 19. She saved enough for an apartment at 21. She taught her daughter to read before kindergarten. She volunteers at the school library every week. She makes breakfast every morning and reads bedtime stories every night. Her daughter is kind, smart, and loved. If that's what a mistake looks like, then I'm proud to be married to one. And anyone who thinks a child is a mistake can go ahead and unfriend me now because we don't need that energy around our family." Then he tagged everyone, my sister, my mom, my dad, my aunt, my uncle, every single person who commented. The comments on my sister's post stopped immediately, like someone hit pause, then people started deleting their comments. My aunt deleted hers within 2 minutes, my cousin deleted his. Even my mom's comment disappeared. My sister called me screaming, how dare he make me look bad, tell him to take it down. I said, it's just a joke. Stop being so sensitive. She hung up. Her post is still up but all the mean comments are gone. My husband's post has 300 plus likes now. My old teachers commented, my neighbors commented, people from my work. Even some of my family members who didn't comment before are commenting now, saying supportive things. My dad called and said, I should have said this years ago, but I'm proud of you. My sister sent me a long message about how I humiliated her, how her friends are asking questions, how her husband thinks she's cruel, how I should have just let it go. She said my husband had no right to air our family business. She said I'm petty and vindictive, and I'm teaching my daughter to hold grudges. My mom says I should have handled it privately. She says my husband embarrassed the whole family, and now people are talking. She says I made it bigger than it needed to be. But here's the thing. They were fine when it was me getting humiliated. They were fine when it was public. They joined in. Now I'm getting messages from relatives saying I went too far, that I should think about forgiveness, that family is family. My sister blocked me on everything. AITAH to let my husband defend us like that?